Welcome. It's the Matic. It's the illest blurred in the land. Welcome back to Ill Blur. Matic, welcome back, Legends community. It's the blur from the middle of the map. Welcome back. Today I'm back with a new video on video game news. And honestly, this has been something that's been ongoing for quite a while. We all know that Nintendo has been suing Pocket Pair, best known for the video game Palworld, right? So it seems like Nintendo is not letting up. They're not giving up. They are determined to let this game go down in flames, all right? Meaning that they want their money because Nintendo has already mentioned that Palworld owes them, or I should say Pocket Pair, $5 million plus late charges. Damn! I would not want nobody. Look, I would not want to be in their shoes. Nintendo is petty for that. Nintendo said, "Oh, you ain't paying us? We tacking on late fees with these lawsuits we giving you." So I'm gonna talk about the lawsuits and some additional information. So let's get into it. Pretty much Nintendo wants to shut down Palworld with lawsuits. So the first thing, and this is pretty much the most obvious thing, is the creature designs look eerily the same, yo. They got a creature that look like Electabuzz. They got a creature that looks like Piplup. You got one that looks like the final evolution of Turtwig. You got one that looks like Mewtwo. You got one that looks like Latios and Latias. You got one that looks like excuse me, Lucario. You even got one that looks like the Grass Owl Pokemon, man. Man, oh man. I think Pocket Pair wasn't thinking this through. They weren't. All right. And that's kind of crazy. So that's that's one of the lawsuits. Now, the next lawsuit is something that's not really surprising. And honestly, I'm kind of like, well, it does give all Pokemon vibes. Riding Pokemon in the game. And we all know in Pokemon, when you, certain games, especially the newer games, Scarlet and Violet, you are riding the Pokemon throughout the game. And even in some of the older Pokemon games, you are riding Pokemon to get to places. And Palworld has done an example of that, where you're able to ride the Pokemon, whether you're flying, whether you're surfing, you know what I'm saying? It's a similar mechanic to it. Now, the last lawsuit, it's a toss-up for me. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I like both franchises. They differ in some ways. They are similar in some ways. But this one right here is definitely one for sure. The catching the creature ball mechanic. So in Palworld, you do the same thing like in Pokemon. You know what I'm saying? So this one right here, the only difference is the ball mechanic. It looks more like a spear to some degree, with like a little, I guess you could say like a design on the spear. Whereas Pokemon is more of a ball, you know what I'm saying? But it's still spear-like. So that's the argument there, if you get what I mean. The lawsuits are legit. I'm not gonna lie. Nintendo said, I wanna be the very best. No one's ever known. Dun, 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 dun. To catch them is my real test. Dun, 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 dun. That's how Nintendo feel about it, man. Nintendo has legit reasons for suing Palworld. No denying it. And this is someone that's played both Pokemon and also Palworld, all right? Now let's talk about some things that we probably don't know that Palworld has done behind Nintendo's back, on top of them being sued and wanting that late fee. Okay, so Palworld, also known as Pocket Pair, because this is the company that owns the franchise. Pocket Pair went behind Nintendo's back and released, because remember, this game was only for Xbox and Microsoft. Now it's officially on the PS5 PlayStation where you can go buy and download it. I think Pocket Pair, they already have some type of deal with PlayStation, and they're like, you know what? We don't care, Nintendo. Come sue us. Come sue us. We an indie company. What you gonna do? You know what I'm saying? Very tactical but shady. You know what I'm saying? Because now you guys went behind their back and did that. The other thing is too, with Pocket Pair, they've been avoiding Nintendo, which is not a good idea because we all know that Nintendo is known for winning a lot of lawsuits. They've lost some, but they stay winning lawsuits. Pocket Pair, I don't think you're prepared for this. I'm sorry, because now why I want to say that Nintendo wants to end this is because some of the stuff that Pocket Pair has done with Palworld. It's all you copying our mechanics, all three of our mechanics, first off. Then you're saying that you're not biting us. We got a problem. Nintendo said, we have a problem. You're not going to act like you didn't get inspired from Pokemon. Even though we don't have gyms, we don't have professors, you were inspired by us. You were inspired by us. And Nintendo said, oh, we're going to shut it down. Nintendo wants pretty much to not have Palworld available, meaning that we'll not, if things change where they're able to shut that down, we will not see Palworld on Microsoft or Xbox, not even PlayStation 5. But they did it to themselves. They shot themselves in the foot mentally, all right? Not the other way around. I think Palworld and the creators of the company, Pocket Pair, just didn't make wise decisions. Have you not learned that Nintendo's notorious for winning lawsuits? I'm just saying. But it is a blur living in the world, guys. You tell me in the comments, how do you feel about Palworld pretty much ignoring Nintendo? And my next question is, do you think Nintendo will be able to shut down Palworld for good? It is a blurred little word, guys. Thank you so much for commenting, liking, subscribing, also sharing the video, and also hit that bell to stay notified. It is the hardest working blurred on YouTube, guys. And I'm out, legends.